I saw a knight. And Genevieve is like, oh yeah, sure you did. He's like, no, really, I saw a knight, like an actual knight. Hi, this is Cass from Aussie Cass Plays, and welcome to part 11 of my Merchant Generation of Medieval Legacy Challenge. So today is Joseph's birthday, which I'm very excited about. We get to see him as an adult. He's currently relaxing, although somebody's just exploded the sink, so I might actually get him to work on his cross-stitching after that. Little Gerard and Genevieve have got to go out and like in the rain and clean the animal sheds and stuff. They're very stinky. I actually discovered, by the way, Scrubberoo, the spell, works on either the animal shed or the coop. I didn't think it worked on the coop, but only if there's green stink lines. So if it says that it's, you know, a little bit dirty, then that is sort of, it won't work on that. So you have to actually wait for it to be green and stinky like these ones are at the moment. That being said, Desiree's working on her potions. So today is Joseph's birthday. We've got Genevieve's birthday in 2 days and Godric's birthday in 3. I'm not sure we'll get to all of that because I was thinking we might do Joseph's birthday and then I might actually have the kids go out on an adventure somewhere. I don't know where yet. I haven't figured that out. They might go on a bear hunt or something. We'll see. But, you know, we'll take the kids out so that they can enjoy being kids before one of them becomes a teen. Now, in theory, this is the last excellent painting she needs. And then we can move to the next level. In theory, assuming this is excellent. I said realism and she's doing the one with the dog, which doesn't feel very medieval to me, so that's disappointing. I've got her gonna do some canning and then make a cake, and I will get Joseph, at the point where she starts making the cake, I'll get Joseph to invite over some guests. So we'll invite his parents and sister, and we will invite, I'm thinking Rose, Thomas and Christopher, because they all live in the same house still. I feel like Annabella's probably got other things going on in her life right now. Also, we caught up with her in the last part and we haven't really seen much of Christopher. Oh, Godric, buddy, what's the matter? Oh, you're tired of blocks. I mean, that's fair. So little Godric's skills, he's almost potty 3 and almost thinking 3, and everything else is at 3. So once he gets 3s and everything, I'm pretty comfortable. And he's got like still a couple days, so I'm not too stressed about him. Yeah, masterpiece. So we'll put that on Plopsy because of what it is. She needs to get to level 10 painting and paint 5 masterpieces, so that's nice. Did you finish that? Yes. And did he finish that? Yes. I actually like that one. That's quite cute. I like the little nature scenes. Can I convert that? How do you do it? You put it in your inventory and then you can make a copy. Create wall-mounted copy. This annoys me, this tag, by the way, because it doesn't create a copy. It actually converts it to be wall-mounted, which is not a copy. That's not my understanding of the word copy. Desiree's finally come down. Oh, she's got a few new potions, by the way. I'll show you guys real quick. Not many. So she's got good fortune, plentiful needs, and nausea. She's got nimble mind, perk purging, and forced friendship. There's one that lets you get instant romance. It might be alluring aura. I'm just thinking in terms of ways to overcome her non-flirty trait. She takes a little bit of Dutch courage, as the expression goes. Except I think Dutch courage is just alcohol. This is clearly Glimmerbrook courage. Not that I think I would do that anyway. That seems a little problematic. And that's what her spellcaster perks look like at the moment. I've mainly got her focusing on cauldrons, and then she's got discharge and a focus on practical magic. If there was one of these that gave you a focus on learning potions, I would, but I don't think any of those do. Alrighty, you guys. I'm not actually throwing a party. I've just invited people over. We've got Robert, who is Joseph's dad, so I'm gonna have him have a talk to his father, and then Thomas has come in. Come on, guys. Don't crowd the doorway, Thomas. Come inside. Poor little Emily is like trying to walk through the wall. This is the beautiful Erica, who is the sister of Joseph, and she's very pretty. And here we have Rose waiting in the rain because, again, Thomas is hogging the doorway. I think I would like little Godric to come up, and can he like show a toy to his granddad and snuggle his grandma? I love how she's walking around like she's holding an umbrella. Hey, granddad. And then we're going to show toys. Oh, Can't show a toy to her. That's weird. It's funny how for some people Godric can like have an interaction, but for others we can't. I don't know what's going on there. All right, so we've made a cake. I should probably stick candles in that ASAP, because you know what the Sims are like. Joseph, I think you need to thank everyone for coming. I'm gonna choose interactions. I can't actually thank them for coming because it's not a party. So Desiree's catching up to little Erica, and you know, Erica's a young adult now, and so it's like, well, you know, what are you planning on doing? I think Erica's interested in following her parents' trade and continuing to stay in the weaving, aka cross-stitch and knitting, which is what Joseph does. Staying in that industry. Now, I have a theory, you guys, and I don't know, I'd like to get him to talk to Erica. I feel like in my mind, these two would be a good match. Whether they actually would be, I don't know. But this is the only way I can make it happen. It's a bit unwieldy. Wait, Erica has a bad relationship with Jonathan? I wonder what happened there. He's not the one I would have picked. I would have picked Crispin because he's mean. Oh, look at Rose. That is so cute. She's just picked him up for a cuddle. Is there anything I can do while they're cuddling? Snuggle, maybe? Can you snuggle your grandma? Okay, this is like the most precious thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I feel like I say that a lot at the moment. Oh, Robert, you broke my fridge. This could be a bit scandalous for the Weaver family because I'm not sure that they know this, but I'm going to take the easy route to getting that fixed, frankly. I'm going to have him make a wish. He's wishing for health and happiness for his family. Rose wants to dislike handiness. I mean, okay, sure. Yay! Alright, happy birthday, Joseph. Ooh, that's a different musical sting than I'm used to hearing. Everyone's having a big celebration. Did they see? I feel like she saw. I feel like Emily saw. I was just wondering who saw Desiree whip a wand out. I don't know, she didn't seem fazed by it, but then, I mean, technically she wouldn't, would she? Oh, what's up, buddy? Oh, thunderstorm. Maybe you could ask someone to put you to bed. Maybe Grandma, since you were being so attentive with her. Bedtime story, please, Rose. So obviously the weather's a bit vile today, so I'm certainly not planning on taking the kids out, but I think hopefully tomorrow. Let's see what the forecast is for tomorrow. Tomorrow is cloudy. That's all right. As everyone's leaving, Erica kind of catches Christopher. Whoa, Erica catches Christopher on the stairs and starts to have a little chat to him about, you know, his interests and stuff. I think, you know, she's seen him and thought that he's quite cute. He's definitely an eligible bachelor in her age group. And he's, you know, oh, his umbrella just turned inside out and then he smacked her in the face with it. You know, you guys didn't have to stand there. Erica, I think, you know, I mean, if you think about how Thomas and Vivienne originally got together, Thomas was quite forward. Well, in fact, Vivienne kissed him back. So, I mean, they were both quite forward. But, you know, I think Erica maybe has a little bit of that same forwardness, shall we say? She's like, well, it worked for my brother. So, why wouldn't it work for me? Why are you embarrassed? Oh, Desiree zoned out and wasn't paying attention. I don't know why they've decided the stairs is a good place to stand, especially because the rain is 100% coming in on that side. So little Gerard is talking to his mum about how he's going to be the very bravest knight and he's going to like... And she's like laughing about it. It's a bit harsh. Look at these two out here having a nice old chat. Oh, okay, Christopher, that's fine. I mean, if you want to. Excuse me, Christopher. Oh, I wish you could lock easels. Like you can lock computers. I wish you could lock easels because Joseph keeps using the easel as well. And it's driving me crazy. Oh, Genevieve fell asleep and then had a nightmare. Oh, baby. All right, quiet has descended on the evening. It's almost 9 p.m. She did that on her own. Basically, I had her sit down and start talking to him and she instantly started flirting, which I think is cute. Oh, she adores Joseph. That is so cute, I have to say. Oh, what's the matter? Oh, Desiree just saw them flirting on the way out the door and she's like, oh, that makes me so uncomfortable. Poor baby. Celebrate his birthday. He's thinking negative thoughts. That's not what I wanted. Oh, there we go. He laughed at her. Don't know how I feel about that. I'm going to have them, you know, celebrate his birthday. She is very tired, so I expect she'll go to sleep pretty quickly after this. But she's like, hey, want to go celebrate your birthday in bed? So we will obviously leave them to it. In the meantime, I've just got her experimenting a little bit up here because she had a little bit of energy left. And hopefully, you never know, we might actually get a potion out of it. Alright, you guys, I have got our little club gathering started and I've brought them to a library actually because I thought that would be something that little Genevieve would be particularly keen on. She's actually on the WizKid aspiration and she's made it to the final level, but she can't achieve an A at school. So this is Matthias Honeycutt. He's the nephew. And in fact, so is little, I think it's Christina. They're the nephew and niece of Caiaphas, who Annabella married, if you're wondering. This is Rosie McDougall. I don't think we've met the McDougalls before. It's actually a family I got from the gallery, which is very exciting. I always like that. Now, the other kid who's a member is Damien Smalley, who is, he's either a child or I think he's a grandchild of Olivia's friend from back in the day. Yeah, definitely related to that clan at any rate. And I've put a little pond in next to the library because I thought that way they can look for frogs together. He's wading in there, having a good old look. No good? Oh, buddy, it's alright. Now, I did actually want to put frogs on the lily pads. Although apparently they've defaulted to having frogs on the lily pads. So that's nice. Dude, your shoes are so wet now. I wish they'd take their clothes off, like their shoes and stuff off first. So Gerard's telling them about a story about how he encountered a dragon in the forest at Glimmerbrook. And like, he, you know, completely smote the dragon. And they're like, radio. Now, what I would like to do is actually, can I have him tell a story? An adventure story about gold booty. Let's do that with the kids who are out the front. We'll leave Matthias out of it since he wanted to. Oh no, that is Matthias. Oh, whoops. And it was amazing and I fought the dragon and there was gold treasure and Matthias is like, you're such a liar, Gerard. Gerard is telling Rosie all of his imaginary stories about how, you know, he fought the dragon and everything. Then Sir Stuart Hart, who Gerard doesn't know who he is, but he heard them talking and he's come up and he's like, oh really, I didn't know that, you know, I was talking in the presence of such a brave knight of the realm. And he's kind of playing along with it. Gerard's taking it in his stride, you know, he's like, look, I was just joking, right, Sir Knight? And Sir Stuart's like, that's okay. It's good to have aspirations, boy. You know, where are you from? And he's like, my parents run the grocery in the town of Glimmerbrook. And Sir Stuart's like, well, why don't you tell me about the dragon that you fought? And Gerard's like, okay. And then he's going to regale Sir Stuart with this amazing tale of like daring do of all the daring that he's done. He's feeling a little bit embarrassed by the whole thing, but he thinks, you know, this man seems to be going along with my little joke or my little pretend, I guess. Now, so Stuart's just left, so he's going to now come in and be like, did you just see what happened just then? I saw a knight. And Genevieve is like, oh yeah, sure you did. He's like, no, really, I saw a knight, like an actual knight. He listened to my story and stuff, and he's explaining what happened and how he was telling this story, but I think the problem is that Genevieve has heard her brother's stories, and he's like, perhaps she's not as giving him as much credit as he would like. No, Jewel, you don't like photography. Jewel's here, apparently. That's all kinds of Sims. So you may recognize this build. This is, excuse me, did you just steal his little Yanni? That's not your Yanni, that's Gerard's Yanni. Can I have my Yanni back, please, Rosie? Oh, she just pinched it. Give it back. That's so rude. Oh, maybe he loaned it to her? It's just that his dad made it for him. and she full on pocketed it. This library you may recognize. I downloaded it from the gallery. It's actually the same place that Rose came with, I want to say, Vivienne when she was a toddler. Yanni, give me Yanni back. I reset you. Haha, you dropped him. I put him in his inventory. Sweet precious Yanni, I got you back. Well, I'm actually going to end this part here, guys. Sir Stuart is actually the head of the knights, the order of knights that serve the crown. It's actually a good person for Gerard to be on the radar of in terms of his future career as a knight. You know, if Gerard impresses him in the long term, he could get him into, like, he could give him a, I want to say get him into a program, that's not right. He could give him a position as a page, which is like, or a squire, which is like the first step towards becoming a knight. In the next part, we have 2 birthdays. We have Genevieve and Godric, and I'm really excited to see what Genevieve looks like as a teen, I'm not gonna lie. I do want to try and get him this social butterfly aspiration if I can, but I feel like it might be a bit of a challenge, so I'm going to focus on that mainly off screen, I think. But for now, I'm actually going to take these guys home, and I'm going to leave this one here. So if you have enjoyed, please like and subscribe. You know the drill. Don't forget to wash your hands, and I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching.